I still get that feeling when I meet with customers that are excited about what we're going to do for them and they just got some joy in their eyes.
This is Elegant Homes with Don Reilly. Each week, get expert advice from Don Reilly that's straightforward, making sure you're not taken advantage of. Powered by CFI and by Marshall Chevrolet in Carrollton, Kentucky.
Hope everybody's having a wonderful day today. It has been great. The weather's kind of warm out, and it's making it nice for home improvement. And, winter is coming, but it's nice because we're staying in the 60s and 70s, and we're getting things done. And, of course, the rain is pop-up showers here and there. But, it's just amazing. I find out in this business, all these years of doing this, we can't control weather. It's just one of those things we can't control. We try to control it, but we are powerless. And the nice thing is, in home improvement, whether you're indoors or outdoors, you can always find a job that can suit you and your crew to make sure that you're getting stuff done. And we just move inside if it's raining, and we always find a way to get things done. And that's the nice thing about it. But it would be nice if we can control the weather, but that doesn't always happen. But one of the things I want to talk about today, and this has just been one of those weeks, last week and this week, just starting off the beginning of the week, is financing, getting more and more questions about financing. And I remember, 10, 15 years ago in this business when no one wanted to finance anything. And today, financing is a big, big plus in the home improvement business. And we have just teamed up with a company called Kimba. Kimba is a credit union, and I am going to say I am very pleased with Kimba and their program. I've dealt with a lot of these different finance companies over the years, different companies out there that finance home improvement projects. People ask me all the time, they ask, what is the number, the magic number I want to try to keep my project at so I can finance this and my interest rate isn't, god awful. And I always tell people, of course, the best financing out there is to do a home equity line of credit. That's going to be your best option. Depending on if you've got good credit or mediocre credit. With a home equity line of credit, you're always going to get a good interest rate because they're using your home as collateral. But if you're going to go off a signature loan, which is what Kimba is, you're always going to be in that 7 to 10, 7, 8, 9, 10% rate, and it could be higher depending on your credit score. But one of the things about Kimba that I love, if you do have some blemishes on your credit, they're going to take everything into consideration. So even though your score might be a little lower, but you're a good payer, because things do, let's face it, I'm not no credit expert by any means. I'm a home improvement guy, but I know a little bit about financing because we've been doing this for 22 years. And it's amazing that, you might have somebody with an 800 Beacon score that might have $250,000 in debt and they can't finance anything. And you might have a guy who, he's got 600 Beacon score but has no debt, and that guy gets financed. So there's no rhyme or reason to financing. But what I tell people is if you got a good company like Kimba, and I keep recommending Kimba, Scott, my guy over at Kimba, he's great. So let me explain how financing works in the home improvement business. So let's take an example. Let's say you want to build a deck on the back of your house. So Elegant Home Exterior would come out. We would do a consultation with you and your wife, and we would find out the size of the deck you want, the scope of work. We'd give you a material list, price it out for you, kind of put everything together as a package deal and give you a price. Let's say we price that deck at $9,800. And you say, well, I'd like to finance that. Well, first thing I want to say, would you like to put any money down? And you'd say, yeah, I'd like to put $2,000 down. So I'm only going to finance $8,000 or $8,200 of that $9,500 job. So if you're going to put $2,000 down, let's just say your balance is $8,000, for example. So we would call Scott, send a credit application over, or you could do it right off our website. You can go to eleganthomeexterior.com, scroll down to the bottom of the page, and click on Kimba. And you click that, and it goes right to our Kimba site. You can fill the credit app. It's a one-page application, which is very, very simple. I love this because Wells Fargo was about 12 pages. This is very simple financing. They give you an answer within 20 to 24 hours of you filling out that contract. And sometimes it's instantaneous. Sometimes if you just got great credit, they'll give you an answer right there and just approve you for $8,000 right there. And a lot of times I've been seeing with Kimba, if you apply for $8,000, they might give you 10. You don't have to use 10, but they'll give you 10. So you could use the other 2 for something else. Maybe you need new tires on your truck or something. But you could use that for whatever you want to use. You'll get a credit card in the mail. And the nice thing is you can use that money for whatever you want. But I was just teasing. It does have to go towards home improvement because it's a home improvement loan. So you can't buy tires, unfortunately, guys. Sorry about that. Tony was there. He was ready to sign up, right? My producer was ready to sign up. So I'm just joking. But anyway, the nice thing about this program, so they will finance you, say $10,000. You're approved immediately. So we can start your project. We'll go ahead and do your deck, build your deck, start to finish. When that job is done, I will send over a completion certificate. That completion certificate is fired off to their main finance person. We email this to them. And then what they do is they process that loan, and we're paid within 3 days, which is very nice for the contractor when we're done, because the outlay that we got out versus what we've taken in is, we haven't taken anything in until this finance is approved. So the nice thing is it pays us immediately, and then your payments start about 30 days after the financing takes place, which is really, really nice. And you have it's a simple interest loan. He just told me yesterday, you have no pre-penalty payment. They've waived all those. So let's say within 2 months, you want to pay, your ship comes in and you want to pay this loan off. You won the lottery. Guess what? Not going to cost you a dime. You just pay the loan off. And I'm pretty sure that Kimba will refinance the next home improvement project for you. So that is the nice thing about financing. It makes it simple for you. And today we're busy people and people looking for simple payments. They don't want to, take money out of the bank or their savings. Why not use the bank's money? I always tell people, if you can use the bank's money, use the bank's money. It just makes things a lot easier on you and your family. And if you're like me and you got 4 kids and a wife and, busy life, this is a nice thing about Kimba is you'll have that small monthly payment every month. And you'll know on the 15th of the month that your financing is due for that particular project. And you can, enjoy that project for years to come. And you can pay it off at your convenience. And it's, like I said, it's simple interest. So it's not compounded interest. So it's a nice thing about using Kimba. It's not like some of these other companies where if you miss a payment or something happens, the interest just is out of control and it costs you a fortune. We don't do that with Kimba. So that's one of the things I like about Kimba. And I've used a lot of these other companies. I'm not saying that Wells Fargo or some of these companies aren't good. It's just their interest rates are outrageous, and people don't want to pay 27% interest on a home improvement loan. So the nice thing with Kimba, and also Kimba gives you can get 0% for 12 months, 0% for 24 months, your choice. So if you have a project that you're looking at doing maybe this year, you just really couldn't afford it, but you're thinking now, wait a minute, Don just told me I could finance that project. You can now do that with Kimba. So I'm Don Reilly. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. One of the things I like to talk about is my guys over at CFI. They are some of the best when it comes to carpet installation, linoleum, ceramic, maybe even you need that new tile or hardwood in your home. These guys are the best. I always recommend CFI because they do a quality installation and they always show up on time, and they're always very courteous to me and my wife at our home. If you're looking for some of the best guys in the installation business, look no further than CFI. These guys are the best. You can reach them at cfiinstallation.com. Once again, that's cfiinstallation.com. Also, you got to stop out and see Rob and the gang out there at Marshall Chevrolet. These guys are great. If you're looking for that new Equinox, maybe that new Chevy Silverado or Trailblazer, stop out and see Rob and the gang out there at Marshall Chevrolet. They'll really hook you up. They got a great service team. They'll get you in, roll you out, and make sure that you tell them Don Reilly with Elegant Homes sent you.
You're locked into Elegant Homes, powered by CFI. For all your flooring needs, cfiinstallation.com, and by Marshall Chevrolet in Carrollton, Kentucky.
Welcome back to Elegant Homes. I'm your host, Don Reilly. Today I was on a particular project, which is always a blast. I love going on these additions and covered porches. Today we were on a 25 by 15 covered porch, and I'll tell you, it's been really fun meeting with this couple. They're very excited about what they want to do, and they got a plan. And I'm telling you, when they got a plan, they got a plan. And this is the second time I've been out to their house. And took the carpenters there today, and we kind of just went over this project, and it was just really cool because, it's like anything. I don't know if you remember when you were a kid, and you woke up on Christmas morning, and you just had that excitement, that butterfly in your belly, and you're like, oh, I can't wait till I open that present up. I still get that feeling when I meet with customers that are excited about what we're going to do for them, and they just got some joy in their eyes, and they're just really excited, and it gets me motivated. It makes me love this business even more, because I look in their eyes and I can just tell they're excited that we're going to be building a structure for them, and they got all these plans for it, and it's just really cool because they want to do this 25 by 15 room or covered porch. We're going to have 6 posts on this covered porch. It's going to tie it into the house. It's going to be a gabled roof, and they got a hot tub, brand new hot tub that they just purchased. It's going to go at the very end of this, and he already has a paver patio already built, and so this is going to cover over top of that, and then eventually they're going to tie in a pool and add those pavers to the pool and then tie it all into this structure. So it's going to be a really cool process, but they're a younger couple, so they're baby stepping it, which this is a big project. So we talked about financing today, and I told them a little bit about Kimba, and I think they're going to go with the 0% program through Kimba. But it's going to be really cool because I'm excited that this project is really open in the back. So all their neighbors are going to be able to see us back there doing this, and they're going to get excited. And I think we'll get some more business out of it because there's not a lot of covered porches in this particular neighborhood we're in. It's a big neighborhood. There's 700 homes in this neighborhood on this newer subdivision. So I am excited because, when we start putting this up and tying it into the house, there's going to be 2 different trusses. We're going to have 25-foot trusses going south, and we're going to have 15-foot trusses going north. So they're going to be coming into each other, and there's going to be 2 gable ends, on this roof. So it's going to tie everything in. It's going to be really nice. We're using 6x6 posts. We'll be 30 inches below the frost line, and we'll pour concrete 30 inches deep. Those posts are going to sit right on top, and we'll cover those up, so it'll be nice. And then we're going to flute the post out. What I mean by that is we're going to take 1x6s and 1x8s, and we're going to wrap those posts in a nice prime cedar wood, and it's going to be primed. And, of course, we will paint it, caulk it, and paint it. But it's going to really give this this structure a really nice look, and I'm a visual guy. So the lady was showing me today, what she wants on her phone, and you can see, I'm just showing my producer now, Tony, but it's a really nice structure. And the nice thing about this structure, what I get excited about, is we're going to keep this front open, and then underneath, this is a particular one that she showed me a picture of on Pinterest. If anybody likes Pinterest, great place to go and find pictures for your different home improvement projects. Just do myself a favor. Go on there as a guest. Don't go in there and sign up for it because they'll send you pictures nonstop. So, but if you see this, underneath there's vinyl beadboard soffit under there. We're actually going to do real wood beadboard under here for him. It's going to be really nice. He's going to stain it. We're going to hang it, and we're going to prime it for him. So it's going to look really nice. So when this project's done, they are going to have a really nice covered porch out there that they can enjoy with their families for years to come. And that's the nice thing about financing. These guys probably couldn't do this project without us offering financing. The nice thing about Kimba, they'll go from $1 to $50,000 on a home improvement project, which is a big range, which is nice. 99% of the projects we do never exceed $50,000. So we should be able to get any home improvement project approved through our financing company. And I'm telling you, I'm really liking this company. They are one of the best. So if you're looking to finance a project out there, make sure you do your homework. Always recommend go to your local bank or your local credit union if that's an option for you, and do a home equity line of credit. Of course, that's your best option as far as financing and getting the best interest rate. But if you're looking to do a signature loan and just get like a credit card, this is your next best thing. And it provides what I would typically say the best financing for you and your family. And the nice thing is you will be able to enjoy whatever project you want to build, and always make sure that you pick the right contractor. So we thank you for tuning in this week. Another episode of Elegant Homes, and this was all about financing. So keep in mind, if you want to finance your project, make sure you shop around and pick the best financing company out there that suits you and your family's needs. I'm Don Reilly. We'll talk to you next time here at Elegant Homes, where we make every home elegant, one home at a time.